Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Wayland Middle School Winter Band Concert. My name is Greg Harris. I'm the Director of Bands here, and I'm so thrilled to have you out tonight to listen to some great jazz music, some great concert band music, and see our amazing developing musicians that are here at Wayland Middle School. We're going to kick off here right away with our Ellington Jazz Band, and we're starting with a Latin tune called Poco Loco. Poco Loco. All right, thank you so much. That was Thomas on the trombone and Rohan on the alto saxophone. Go ahead and give it up one more time for those two. This next one is a Thelonious Monk tune, fantastic jazz piano player, and this is called Blue Monk. It'll feature Eli on the tenor saxophone and IU right next to me on the trumpet. Oliver on tenor saxophone, and IU on trumpet. One more time for Rusty. Terrific job. We're down one member today. We've got a fantastic bass player who's not feeling well today. So Jake Glynn will normally be filling in on our bass part. So we had some open parts on that one. So I appreciate you guys sort of working with us, and well done soloists even without the bass player. This last one is Fat Burger. Fat Burger is a really fast jazz rock tune. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to feature a bunch of people. We'll start with Jake Schur on the guitar, then we'll go to Emmy on the clarinet, and we'll finish up with Eli on the keys. All right, this is Fat Burger, everyone. you so much. We're going to transition. 7th grade band, come on up. We're going to set up for Golden Eagle March. Well done. Well done. Guys. Thank you so much, everyone. This is our 7th grade band. We're going to get it started with the Golden Eagle March by John Edmondson. All right, thank you, 7th grade band. You can exit backstage left, 7th grade band, and we'll have our Fitzgerald Jazz Band come on stage this way, please. Fitzgerald Jazz. This group, Fitzgerald Jazz Band, they are going to be playing some jazz standards for you today. So I like to do this because we play jazz in the most traditional way possible. This is a nice small combo group, and we really focus on the different elements that comes up with each jazz tune. So they learn the rhythm, they learn the bass line, they learn the harmony and the chords, and then we'll actually figure out how we put all those things together. We play the tune a couple times called the head at the top. And then you'll see us take turns soloing. And everybody in this group gets a chance to practice their improv soloing every single time that we meet. And so that's one of our features with this group is growing as improvisators. Improvisers. Oh my gosh, improvisers. This first tune is Blues in the Closet. And we've got a few different soloists to feature here. The first one is going to be Sam on keyboard. The second one is Sophia on flute. And then we finish up with Will on the drums. Sam on the keys, Sophia on the flute, and Will on the drums. Well done. All right, this last one for this group is entitled When the Saints Go Marching In. All right, I had the pleasure of getting down to New Orleans a few years ago, and the jazz capital of the world, and you get to hear this song being played all over. All right, basically every concert gets ended with an encore of When the Saints Go Marching In. So I'm so excited to bring it to these guys. They've had a lot of fun with it. We've got a lot of different soloists for this one. Let me get out my list. We start off with Madison on the clarinet. Second solo will be Jan on the bass. Then we'll have Connor on
on the trombone, Reed on the bass, and finishing up with Caden on the guitar. All right, this is when the station is marching in. This first piece from the 8th grade band is entitled Castles and Dragons. It's going to feature all of them at some point, but two instruments I want to point out in particular. There is a beautiful flute solo done by Edison, and then we'll also have some features for Claire, our timpanist, in the back in the percussion section. So I hope you enjoy Castles and Dragons. 8th grade, you can exit backstage left. 6th grade band, you're going to come on down the ramp this way and to the stage this direction. All right, the 6th grade band have been an absolute joy to get to work with. The beginning of their time here at the Wayland Middle School, they have just exceeded all of my expectations and are playing really, really well. We have a 4-piece show for you to put on tonight. The 6th grade band, they didn't get to play with the high school pep band game in October, so our 7th and 8th grade bands had an extra performance in the fall, and so they've got one more piece to perform for you because they've had a little bit extra time to prepare for this concert. The first one is entitled Champion Fanfare. This is a very loud but also full-sounding piece that's showing off all the different instruments that we have here in the 6th grade band ensemble. We had a bunch of kids doing an awesome job making some switches to some secondary instruments, and they're going to continue to sort of make those transitions throughout their 6th grade year. And I'm so proud of them for making those switches, and I think you'll hear the difference in the group when you hear all the extra bass instruments and the larger instruments that they can now play. So I hope you enjoy Champion Fanfare. If that first song got to feature our percussion and our brass players with some big sounds, this next one is much more intimate. It's a song by Percy Granger, who's one of the great band composers, and it's arranged for 6th grade ensemble here. And this one really is going to be focusing in on our articulations, making sure that we can play staccato and light and short with separation and clean tonguing. And we also are working on a cello rondo in this piece as well. So you're going to feel the piece gradually get faster as we go, and that's really pushing their limits in terms of listening as well as watching and communication amongst everyone on stage. So I hope you enjoy Shepherd's End. focus on slower tempos. We've done fast tempos feel very comfortable to our 6th grade band, but the slower tempos are something going to be a little bit more challenging. And this is actually something that they have done before in elementary school band with Miss Keenan, and they did an awesome job with that. And it's really nice to be able to bring a piece that they know really familiar with, and see if we can make it even more musical and bring out the musicianship in every one of them. So I'm going to really enjoy this Anastasia as a slower lyrical piece, and we're going to really focus in on our crescendos and decrescendos and see if we can play with really good dynamic contrast. Before we do our final piece of the night, we have a lot of people to thank, and I want to just sort of recognize all the people that made tonight possible. First off, I want to thank our amazing administration, which we had both Mrs. Dr. Deborah Romeo here, as well as Rebecca Spicer, I saw, and Susan Memley as our Fine Arts Director. Thank you so much. We have amazing colleagues that are always helping out at all of these events, so thank you to Bernadette Venaria, Miss Tandon I saw out there as well. I heard that Miss Keenan is coming back to see some of her old students here and is at the concert tonight too. So thank you so much to everyone who was able to come and support these wonderful students. I also want to thank you all as family and friends and parents of all these amazing musicians that we heard tonight. It couldn't be happening without you, with your support, with your the practicing at home, getting the instruments on those B and D days or C and E days or whatever day of the week it may be that they have after school band rehearsal, and just helping them with getting their instruments and practicing and being the amazing musicians that they are. This final piece is entitled Dance Slav. And it is an upbeat tempo. We're working on a minor tonality in this one, and I think it's probably their favorite one that we have too. So I hope that joy comes through tonight. All right, this is Dance Slav. Thank you again so much for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and have a safe and happy holidays.